Hey guys, Tense Power. Welcome back to Megaman X Command Mission. Sorry about for those of you, well, Mr. Bokeman, if you saw the episode that I labeled it Episode 5, Part 1, Part 2. Sorry about that, I had miscounted. And anyway, so as you can see, we are way far behind from where I was last episode. So I am just going to go there now. Something I forgot to show in the last episode, this guy will heal you after you fight the Prions. By the way, I was wrong about their names. They're actually Prion Chasers. Now hang on a sec, I'm going to cut the recording right here and change the graphics quality because it's looking a bit too bright right now. Okay, I have no idea how big of a difference that made. So I'm just zooming in right here, trying to get the best possible photo. So anyway, let's see, it looks like I'm gonna be cutting this again. Okay, this is like the weirdest thing. Sorry I'm cutting this sorry I'm bringing this out here in the middle of random. But this is one of those enemies, this is one of the variations, this sign dropper. This guy is Zenny Dropper. As you can see, instead of dropping a virus bomb, he drops a bag of Zenny, which is the money and currency of the Mega Man series. And the amount of Zenny you will get from him doubles at the end of his turn. So yeah, and so I'm going to, let's see if I can get this guy in the first shot. Yeah, he's got like a bazillion times more evasion than the sign droppers. So I'm just going to cut this right here. Something tells me this is going to be long and boring. So back where we were. So let's go into this room. Random encounter. Oh, this guy. I don't think I've ever really discussed this guy. This is a Meteor, another really common enemy in just the X series in general. He's not really too difficult. It's just that after a certain point in the game, it'll come to a point where he is, yeah, I wouldn't say difficult, but he does get to be a bit harder to kill. Not too much harder though. It's not. I'll just discuss it when we reach that point because it's not really important or viable right now. Well, sorry about that. X leveled up from the fight, so all HP has been healed. Here. Security guard. This is a Prion Spark. And I know the name. I have had to face enough. You believe me, you will face these to the point where not only do you remember their name, but you will hate them. And then they will eventually be replaced by about 4 other Prions that you are going to despise with a burning passion. But as you can see, he is weak to fire. Because, luckily enough, how this game works out is a rock, paper, scissors thing. Where fire beats thunder, thunder beats water, water beats fire, and that's basically how it goes. He takes 1.5 times damage from fire attacks, which is one of the reasons I suggested equipping the fire missile and fire buster on X. So if you don't, I don't remember if you get the weapons back or force middle back. If anyone does, just feel free to leave a comment below. Anyway. Let's see. Fire missile, buster. By the way, you don't have to end the attack with your weapon. After you use a sub weapon, you can just end your attack. Like I think I'm going to be ending the turn here. Yeah. See, after you do the sub weapon, just press B. Your attack is that's like you finish your attack. And sometimes you can actually kill an enemy through that.
Chief R, I'm here to save you. Thank you, but who are you? I'm X, a maverick hunter, sent by the government. So you're X, I see. What about my men, the resistance? I managed to rescue a few of the imprisoned.
Sorry about that quality. Nice photo. Okay, that was weird. Okay, now that other room, there's another door in that room. That is a storage room. If you try to go into it now, he will say that's a storage room and you can't access it. You have to go back later. Anyway, this timer here, he gives you 115 seconds to get to the command room. And trust me, that is not a hard thing to do. I have gotten up there where I still have like 70-80 seconds left. It is not a hard thing to do. Plus, what's really nice is that the timer does not keep going when you're in a battle. It's really weird. It's like he says, "Oh, bro, gotta stop the timer." Yeah, these are Prion bits, Prion shifts. Anyway, I'll just use analyze to get their name. This is just Bit. Yes, that is his name, is just Bit. He is completely insignificant, has almost nothing to use. Okay, this is Prion Bit Master. Yeah, as you can see, they summon bits. They had those arms. Believe it or not, those are not missiles in any way. They look like it, but they're not. They just use those to club you. Believe it or not, it's actually smarter to get rid of the Bit Masters first. Then they just run away. They're not hard to kill. Don't remember if half the power is enough. Let's see. And yes, it is. So you have another version of Bat Bones in this chapter. You have two Bat Bones, a Bit and a Sign Dropper. Sign Droppers have way too much evasion to count. Just so you know, you are not at the bottom of the tower, even though you would think that. You're really not. You're actually somewhere out in the middle. The bottom of the tower is actually where the shopping mall is, which I will be showing. Let's see. I'm just going to cut this right here. This is a fight we've already... Okay, moving on. Hopefully not getting interrupted by any more things. Anyway, this is, yeah, as you can see, it is not hard at all to complete this within the time limit. Oh, there it is. I think that 80-second thing was just me being super lucky. I'm just gonna heal right here because there's this. Okay, 25. Not enough to fully refill it, but it's something. And here we are right in the command room with 2 chasers and 1 spark. I'm just going to cut this right here. This is going to be taking a while. Trust me. You're going to want me to cut it. Okay, that fight is over. And this was the whole device. That's a little pedestal with a button on it. And honestly, I'm trying to think. What idiot puts a self-destruct system in his own, basically, big point of commerce? Seriously, who puts a bomb in there? command center. That doesn't make any if at all sense. I'm just gonna save here. This boss fight isn't really hard. I'm just doing this to do it. And you get the normal music going through here. Ooh, I hope I can finish this boss fight in about 3-4 minutes. There we go. Yeah, that tank energy 100. Guaranteed. Fill up an entire tank. Sorry, I'm opening up a 7-Up. Yep, Spider's on our side now.
Keep your hands off that.
Dang, I got beat up.
Creeps like you have no business touching it.
Look at that, it's like his arm is broken. And it looks like his leg is too.
I'll make short work of you both.
And we have and this is Wild Django. That is his boss name. He is super fast. Chances are you are not going to be going first. Now this is Spider. You use him first. What he does is, well, he's like X. He's a shot user. And geez, I'm talking too much. Anyway, he comes with a weapon called Item Capture. You can use it, and I just stole a force medal from him. And his weapons are, just like in the cutscenes, playing cards. And that's actually all the names of his weapons too. He also comes with a force medal called Bluff that is guaranteeing him one free miss. And just because it looks like my battery life and time limit are coming up, I'm going to be using X in hyper mode. Just to hope that this is going to go well. Because I frankly have no idea how to speed things up, sorry. I just don't. Anyway, as you can see, he's got quite a good chunk of armor. Spider, better... Ah, crap, did not want to do that. Anyway, he gets to go next anyway. Let's... X. Action trigger. Do not worry, this is not going to be the finishing kill, I guarantee you. It's going to take a lot more than this to kill Wild Django. I meant to put him in hyper mode. It's called Trickstar. And look at this. Watch this.